July 19th, 2010, and we're in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, interviewing at Hobo's restaurant Miss Mary Creticos, who's the founder of the Greek American Heritage Society Museum here in Philadelphia. She's going to tell us all about her vision, her goals, about the association, and also a little bit of the history of the first Greeks that they settled here in the city of Philadelphia with a Greek name, the city of brotherly love. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Mary Creticos. Where were you born?
I was born in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Northwest Philadelphia.
The city of brotherly love.
Correct.
Northwest Philadelphia. And how come you came up with this great idea, and all the people that I know of for the last 30 years being involved in the community, prominent lawyers, doctors, business people, they have not put a dime investing into the Greek American community?
Well, you probably know that when our fathers, the Greek immigrants, came to the United States, the first thing they did was open a Greek school. And so I went to Greek school, and that is where I learned.
Back then, you attended the Greek school?
Yes,
Okay.
the first one that was established for West Philadelphia. There was a, now I'm sorry I don't have all that material with me.
It's okay.
But there was
Try to remember. It's
Drexel
okay.
Institute engineer graduate.
Okay.
His name will come to me.
Okay.
And I should have had all that with me.
That's okay.
And he, with my father, organized a.
What was your father's name?
My father's name was John Creticos.
John Creticos.
Yeah, he was born in Samos.
He was born in Samos. And how about your mom's side?
My mother was born in Calavrita.
Calavrita.
Yes.
I'm sure many Calavritans would love to hear that you're coming from Calavrita.
Yes, because
And
I
one
think
of the
it's
sponsors, the
near
first
to you
people-
where you came from.
From Epiros.
Yeah, Epiros.
We need all the support that we can get.
course.
That is why
Yes,
this
this
interview
is
today,
why you're doing this.
it's very important. So for people to know and respond, okay, and support your idea and your vision as a founder of the Greek American Heritage Society here in Philadelphia.
That's right.
Which aims to build a museum here in Philadelphia.
That is
And I want to tap into that, and please elaborate your idea, because I want to make it well known. Your vision is not only to have statues
Oh, no.
at the museum, am I right?
That's right.
So what exactly are you looking for in the museum? Because, ladies and gentlemen, in the last 3 years, Ms. Mary Creticos asked me to join the first members of the board, along with Mr. Peter Christie, who is the vice president and treasurer of
The organization.
The organization.
Which I thought would be very
Yes,
good.
as a director of operations, so the neck to find the body and to find also the masterminds.
Correct.
We have done a number of things, okay? And first of all, we're publishing the news in the Hellenic News of America, soliciting the support for the organization. Number two, we're participating at the expo with a booth every year, showing the world in the region
we had done that.
what we're doing, exactly what we're doing. And the other thing is, last year we sponsored the first
Yeah, the picnic.
Greek Heritage Society festival picnic at the Rose Tree Park,
Yes.
which had great success.
I know.
It was not geared to the Greek American community, but it was geared to the American community, targeting the school districts in Philadelphia, the American school districts in Philadelphia, because that's your vision. Please elaborate.
I shall explain how come I have all the books that had been.
I saw the books, and we're
did I
going
show
to
them to
document
you?
them one day. Yes.
Oh well, they have been.
times.
I had in the past,
Okay.
10 years ago, and 10 years before that, I had made copies of every one of these documents that you're talking about. The list of the people who donated to the church, the officers, and everything that was connected with the church.
And that was the church on 10th and Filbert, Evangelismos.
745 South 12th Street.
745 South 12th Street.
That is correct.
And then,
And that was founded in 1908, and it was founded because of this priest who had come from Georgia, Papadimitriou. Yes, who had given a talk, a very fine talk, and he enthused the crowd so well that they joined in and became members, and they founded the church. In the beginning, they had rented a place, on one of the third floor of a building in Philadelphia. I have all that, but I don't have it in front of me.
No problem. We will
and
find that.
After that, they rented a Presbyterian church on Pine Street. I think it was 9th and Pine.
Oh, there were so many churches before St. George and before St. Demetrius and before the Annunciation.
Well, yeah, because they didn't open it until 1908. But before that time, let me explain how it happened to my father. Would be because he had been a psalty from the age of 5, had learned, and whenever the people who came on the sailors would come in port. They would go to all the ports, and always a priest would show up for an impromptu service for the Greeks that were at Ekaphenio, of course. The Ekaphenio were always there.
The Ekaphenio served the Greeks, intercommunication means for the community.
The Greek sailors assembled there, and so a priest would come, and my father would accompany such a priest to go to the Ekaphenio on Gaskell Street. I can tell you where it was, the address. I think it was 511 Gaskell Street. 511
Gaskell Street,
Yes, I have that all on the records, but I can't hear.
On the records,
you should have warned me that this was going to be so detailed.
That's okay.
Anyway, and because he was active, in fact, they used to call him Mr. Philadelphia. My father
Your father?
He was Mr. Philadelphia.
His nickname was Mr. Philadelphia?
Among the Greeks.
All right,
because he was involved in...
So many good deeds.
Well, yes. When anybody came from the other side and needed... the convention hall, they would need somebody to translate the records that they would receive from people arriving here. And, their records that somebody needs help, he'd translate for them.
I'm trying to compile everybody together to build a nice functional board of directors that we agreed upon.
That's what's necessary.
Thank you. And then look for people that they can help us in reaching out to public corporations and non-for-profit corporations in order to help us materialize your vision, your dream. Now, we are planning some other functions in the future, a number of good things in the future, because Peter put a bid into the new building in Philadelphia on 13th Street. And if that materializes, everybody will jump on...
and help.
And help, exactly, to materialize that very soon. And also, we have 1 week, we have secured 1 week at the Liberty Museum, gratis of the management of the Liberty Museum in Philadelphia, in January, so this way we can do a number of functions. A seminar, a symposium, an exhibition, a dinner, perhaps a luncheon.
Necessary,
Right, whatever it is necessary, so people can come and participate. The interview for Mary Creticos, the founder of the Greek American Heritage Society here in Philadelphia, and the museum that we're trying to build here in Philadelphia, was done at Hobos restaurant in Quakertown, right? Quakertown, Pennsylvania, and the owner is Mr. Chris Hodges. Thank you very much για τη φιλοξενία. And to my left is Mary Creticos, the founder, the visionary.
That's correct.
Who explains to us her vision, the goals of the organization and everything that we are trying to materialize, to implement your plan in the near future. And I hope that the first step would be the new building, and then the committee, and then everything else. Correct. Thank you very much. Chris, what do you have to say about the interview today?
Εγώ θα πω μερικά λόγια ότι η κυρία Μέρη είναι ο πιο αξιέπαινος άνθρωπος στον ελληνισμό, γιατί μας τιμάει όλους αυτό που προσπαθείς να κάνεις. Και το περισσότερο που είσαι εδώ γεννημένη και έχεις τόσο μεγάλη αγάπη για την Ελλάδα,
Έτσι.
το κάνει 2 φορές πιο ζωντανό αυτό που έχεις στο μυαλό σου. Και σε ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Ο Θεός να σε έχει πάντοτε καλά.
We are committed to thank you for your support to the Hellenic News and the Hermes Expo.
Yes.
This complies with what we are doing here in Philadelphia.
What we'd like to do, yeah.
And we would like to put our signature as well, helping your vision being materialized.
I certainly would
and
appreciate
seeing the Greek Museum here in
That
Philadelphia.
would be so nice, yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Yes, it would be. And that is why we have alerted all the leaders here in Philadelphia, all the societies,
I'm glad.
and especially the Federation, the SAET, το Συμβούλιο Απόδημου Ελληνισμού, which you met, and Peter met Mr. Spiropoulos. He is a contributor to this. I think the largest contributor up to now. The Hellenic American National Council knows about it, and also so many organizations, communities, and so many people in the vicinity, and they are awaiting, all of them, with a big start, and I hope that Peter will be successful
Yes.
in getting the first building here in Philadelphia. So this way we can
It would be nice, yes.
exactly, and start this glorious
Movement, so to speak.
Movement, exactly, and materialize something unique for the all Hellenes in the tri-state area and in the east coast of the United States of America,
Yes.
because it's a unique. That is why I ask you the questions to elaborate on your vision. So this way, everybody will understand
Yes.
that this is going to be a specialized museum, which will have statues, but also will have something
and
meaningful.
Philadelphia should have one because they have one in Chicago.
Right.
They have one in New Orleans. They have one in California.
Missouri,
And they have which
New
other-
York, and Missouri.
Yeah, New York and Missouri.
Yes.
And so we should be
Absolutely.
in the good,
Absolutely.
in the crowd.
And you emphasize, that's what I wanted to
That's- we
point
need
out
that.
to everybody, the educational component.
Oh, definitely. It should be noticed that they were the ones.
Otherwise, the University of Pennsylvania has a section.
Yeah.
The
Every
Philadelphia
college-
Museum has a section.
Every college has, but
Right.
none is there specifically just for
Thank you.
ourselves.
Thank you. Αυτή είναι η ειδοποιώς διαφορά. This
That's
is
the
the
difference.
distinction of all the others.
That's correct.
Your vision.
Correct.
Mary, thank you very much, and I would like you to conclude with your final thoughts about this.
Well, I'm hoping that we can get some contributions to help us really make it grow
Okay,
and grow.
great. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching us, for listening to
Yes.
Mary's vision.
Correct.
And I hope that all of you could join us in the near future, help us bring our glorious past into the present.
That is the important part.
That's the important part, exactly. Help us build a Greek American Heritage Society of Philadelphia, a museum here in Philadelphia. Paul Kotrotsios, Hellenic News and Hermes Expo International.